Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to share with you guys what you can actually make with a Cricut. So maybe you need inspiration, or maybe you're new to Cricut and you don't know what all it can actually do. So a Cricut is a die cutting machine, and it can actually cut out adhesive vinyl as well as heat transfer vinyl. It can, like this one, for example, is a maker. It can actually cut out, some wood and chipboard, fabric, and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go over a few things today to talk about things that you can either make, or maybe you want to make them and sell them. So let's go ahead and start off with adhesive vinyl. Some things that you can do with adhesive vinyl is, number one, you could make car decals. So you could make decals that are going to go onto, maybe your car, your laptop, things like that. Maybe you need to make business stickers. You can also do, print and cut and create stickers as well. But when it comes to adhesive vinyl, you can personalize, like for example, this little water bottle here, you can personalize it with your name. Maybe you want to add your kids' name, or maybe you're selling those and adding somebody else's name. You can put little sayings on them, all sorts of different stuff. So I would recommend doing like a permanent for this if it's going to go through, for example, the wash and things like that. Another thing that you may want to do is add adhesive vinyl to a coffee mug. So you can definitely add quotes and little things like that, little images or whatever that you can cut out with adhesive vinyl. You could add some flowers. You could completely wrap it like I did with this one. So this is like a cheetah leopard print here, and I just added all of these little pieces on this one. This is a like nude tone color cup here, and then I just added this and it came out super cute. So you can do stuff like this as well with those adhesive vinyls. Another thing that you can actually do with adhesive vinyl is create these super cute keychains. So you can do all sorts of different ones whenever it comes to acrylic keychains, whether a pattern, you're adding, a little quote or anything like that, or maybe you're going to personalize it with a name. So the acrylic keychains is something that's super duper trendy, whether you're going to sell them or make them for yourself. This is a fun project, and we've got lots of videos on this here on the channel. Another thing whenever it comes to adhesive vinyl, you have removable as well as permanent, is creating signs. This is a really fun project, is to create your own signs, for the holidays, or maybe you want to do something with your last name on it. And also another great item to sell. You could do the really tall welcome signs, all sorts of different signs to do with this. Now, for example, you can do removable vinyl, so that way you can peel it off and redo these whenever you want to for holidays and things like that. So this is something that is really big with making with your Cricut machine, is doing the signs. Now let's go ahead and talk about heat transfer vinyl. So for heat transfer vinyl, you may want to do some little onesies. This is like a little baby bodysuit. So you can definitely customize those and add whatever you'd like, little quotes, little pictures and things like that. This is a really cute design. So this is heat transfer vinyl. You have, basic, which is just basically like this is like a smooth, just basic heat transfer vinyl, or you can even step it up, for example, with this one right here, and this is glitter. So this is actually Caesar Sparkle here. It's still super smooth. There is one that has a texture, which is HTV glitter, but you can add that as well. So we have a basic heat transfer vinyl along with that glitter here, just to add some extra. So this is a youth t-shirt. You could do adult t-shirts, all sorts of stuff. So lots of different things whenever it comes to heat transfer vinyl. I also want to take a minute to share with you guys, this design right here is only 1 plus credit. So if you guys are a plus member for designbundles.net, this is only 1 credit. I'll have it linked down below. It's super cute. And I'll try to link down as many of these as I can. So this is another plus member. Now this right here is holographic. So you can create t-shirts like this as well. This is holographic heat transfer vinyl, which is really cool. So it shifts the color whenever it hits with the light just right. So it's really, really neat. And once again, this design as well is 1 plus credit. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there, and I'll have it linked down below. So those are a few t-shirts that you guys could create. A few more things that you may want to do is create tote bags. So you guys could definitely create tote bags using your heat transfer vinyl as well. They are a ton of fun. For example, this is a Cricut brand, but you could purchase tote bags anywhere, whether it's the Dollar Tree, you know, Target, Walmart, things like that, Amazon. And then you could just apply it right on. So you could personalize those with these as well. Another thing that you can make with your Cricut machine, Cricut has what's called infusible ink. So it's sublimation. So it's pre-printed sheets with sublimation ink is basically what it is. You would cut it out. So for example, I cut out this design right here, and then you would just sublimate it on the mug. So you can definitely cut out infusible and do sublimation projects as well. A few more things that you can definitely do is you can do paper flowers. Maybe you want to create a wreath. You could cut out felt flowers. You can even cut out leather to create leather earrings. Lots of different options, tons of projects to make with your Cricut machine. Now, if you guys have the Cricut Maker, you can actually cut out some fabric projects. Maybe you want to create some hair scrunchies or hair bows. We have tons of hair bows that you could cut out with leather and things like that as well over on designbundles.net. Lots of different SVG files for that, as well as you can cut out chipboard and wood. So this is the 2mm chipboard, and then it also has some of their wood veneer, and I also cut out a piece of fabric. So the pumpkin underneath here is actually fabric as well. So this is super thick, as you guys can see, and this is cut out with the Cricut Maker. So with the Cricut Maker, you can definitely make projects like this as well. So what's really cool is, have you ever went to the store and you see those chipboard letters? So I need a chipboard letter M. I could cut that out by myself. So I hope you guys found some inspiration here. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.